Today's lesson is over scatter plots. And remember, as always, you can stop this video and write stuff down and then come back and finish listening to the explanation. So I'm just going to go through this right now. We have a scatter plot. A scatter plot shows a relationship between a set of data with two variables, graphed as ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Okay? A bivariate data is data with two variables. Correlation is a relationship between a set of data with two variables. Association, see correlation. Association and correlation are the exact same thing. It's the relationship between the data. All right, so types of correlation. There are three types of correlation. You have positive, negative, and none, or no correlation. So your positive correlation is going to have scatter plots, probably not like this in a perfect line, but you're going to see that it's going in the positive direction. A negative correlation, your scatter plots, you can see are going in a negative direction. So remember, the scatter plot is actually not going to have this pink line. I just drew the pink line to show you that's looking positive, this looks negative. No correlation means it is just all over the place, okay? And there's not a pattern that you can even look at. Okay, the line of fit or a trend line. So the line of fit or a trend line passes through as many points as possible with an equal number of points above and below the line. At least 2 points. So what I mean by that is I want your line to go through the middle of the data and go through at least 2 points. So right here where you have this data, I went right here and was able to touch 3 points. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is pretty close, okay? You're not always going to have 5 and 5, 4 and 4, 7 and 7, okay? But you need to be able to try to have the exact, you want to have the close to the same number. You don't want to put your line up here where you have 2 on top and everything else is on the bottom. That is, I'm sorry, I'm going through like right here. That is not the center. So the line of best fit is going to be the center of your data. Okay, and I have another example right there. Okay, steps for writing equations of a trend line. What you're going to do is you're going to draw the trend line, of the data. You're going to pick 2 coordinates or ordered pairs on the trend line. Okay, you have to pick 2 points that are on the trend line that you just drew. And then you're going to find your slope. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you are going to use the 2 ordered pairs that you just drew your line through. Okay, I'm really stressing that. And the ordered pair on the leftmost ordered pair is going to be your x1, y1. The next ordered pair will be your x2, y2. That was step 3. Okay, step 4. Using one of the coordinates and the slope, substitute into the point slope formula. So you just found the slope. So now you're going to use one of those points and you're going to put in this point slope formula. And then you're going to solve for y. And you're going to be able to put it into the slope intercept form. All right. There's a worksheet that we'll be doing in class over this, but we're not watching this video. I just want you to write down linear extrapolation. It's the use of a linear equation to predict values that are outside the range of data. And linear interpolation is the cause of a linear equation to predict values that are inside a range of data. So I just want you to know the difference between the inside and outside, okay? Inside data, outside data ranges. So I just want you to, don't worry about this part. I just want you to write down those 2 definitions. Okay, that is the notes for trend lines. Pretty much you have to draw a trend line, the line of best fit. Well, let's back up. You have 3 types of correlation, positive, negative, none. And then when you go to draw a trend line, it must go through 2 points. It must have the same number of points on the top and the bottom. You're going to use the 2 coordinates that your line draws through to find the slope. You then take that slope in an ordered pair, put it in point slope, and then into slope intercept form. And that is how you're going to work with a trend line, line of best fit, and scatter plots. Thank you.